What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is another vlog by yours truly, your local Geek Squad nerd. Uh, how you guys doing this week? Yeah, yeah, it can be tough. Just remember, you gotta have the bad days to enjoy the good day, to appreciate the good days. That's my philosophy. Anyways, what do we got this week? Some interesting things happened at work. Primarily, the only one I can really think of at the moment is that I met one of the Mizzou football players. He came in to have his phone looked at. There wasn't much we could really do in his particular situation, but his name was like Trevor or Tevor Peace Jr., I believe was his name. And they played today. They played a game today, and I believe they won. Yesterday, the Chiefs played the first game of the season, and they lost. So, win one, lose one, right? But it was pretty cool meeting him. I have met a couple of football players in my time. When I was in McDowell Youth Homes, I believe Bo Jackson, supposedly his cousin worked for the company. That's what went around the company, at least the rumor around all the kids. I don't remember. I remember meeting him, but I don't remember him. So either way, I don't really know the guy. But then when I was in the hospital, I met one of the players for a professional team. I forget which team though. And I looked him up after I got out of the hospital and found out he was kicked off of the team for drunk driving. But I still met him. And I believe a long time ago when I was a kid, I met some players of the Harlem Globetrotters, but I don't really remember if I don't remember enough to know if that's a real memory or a fake memory. But I'm pretty sure I did. And I've been to a couple of football games and basketball games, but I've never gone down to meet celebrities or anything. And the closest to a celebrity I've ever gotten to outside of this football player was I made a YouTube video called Pog Battle, and you can actually find it on this channel. And Garrett Wang, the the one of the officers on Star Trek Voyager, he played what is his name? Ensign Kim on Star Trek Voyager. Commented on my video and retweeted it and such, and that was a long time ago, many years ago, and had a short conversation with him. That was pretty cool over the internet. And what else is there? Oh, yeah, when I was working for Apple, I met somebody who was supposedly related to the guy that created the Rice Krispie treats, little elves. And the whole town has a lot dedicated to this guy, I guess, and has paintings, different paintings of his characters he designed all over the town. But that was about the only. Those are the only times I've really ever met any celebrities. But let's see, what else is there to talk about? We got. I got a glass lens screen protector for the PS Vita. Can't really see it. There you go. And one of the games on it, unfortunately, one of the games I was putting some time into playing when I wasn't busy and such, called Berserk, stopped working. I uninstalled it, reinstalled it, and it still doesn't work. So I don't really know what's going on with that. It's a bummer, but I got plenty of other games that I can play. So it's no big deal. And what else do we got? I got a new bookshelf this week for the living room, and transferred some of the stuff that was stuffed on the 2 bookshelves I had over to the 3rd one, so it's not so stuffed and jam-packed. So that was cool. It matches my other 2 shelves that are black and it's same height, same amount of shelves. So that is good. And I sold my graphics card out of my computer to my roommate, and I am going to give him probably my old processor because I upgraded I sold my graphics card and used the money that I got from selling my graphics card to my housemate to replace my graphics card. I had a 3080. I sold it for $375 and took that $375, added about $150, and bought 5070. It's nowhere near. I used to be the guy that always had the best of the best hardware, and now things are so expensive that I can't afford the best of the best hardware. So now I'm having to buy like the next thing up from the lowest end because things are so expensive. I can't afford even mid-tier. I have to go for the low end. But I got a 5070 used on eBay, so I could actually afford it. Hopefully it works. It's from a reputable seller, so I trust and hope and got my fingers crossed. But that's supposed to be here on Monday. And really, outside of that, I don't have a whole lot to talk about, to be honest with you guys. I've just been working. I work 6 days in a row this week. So I worked Thursday, Friday. No, I worked. Yeah, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So yeah, that's my work schedule. I'm about halfway through it, so fortunately, I really enjoy, like I say almost every week, I really enjoy what I'm doing. So I look forward to coming to work. I don't dread coming to work. Sometimes I dread going home because home is just a gloomy atmosphere. I mean, I got a nice setup and everything, but it's not, it's lonely. I have no one besides Ryan to associate with, and I enjoy being here because I get to interact with other people all day long. Trying to encourage my housemate to go ahead and put in applications, maybe here, and see if he can't get a job here because I know they're hiring right now. But that's on him. See if he really wants to do that. I'd definitely put in a word for him, help him out. He used to work for me back when I had the computer business, so I know he's reliable. What else do we got going on? I'm going to have to buy. I figured out what I'm going to do about Midna peeing on the carpet. I am going to, on my next paycheck, I've got to give the landlord $500, and then I'm going to take a little bit of that money and a little bit of the leftover money, and I'm going to buy a huge floor mat that you'd usually put under a dining table, and I'm just going to put it in my living room to cover the carpet. And that way it won't damage the floor any more than it already has. And I won't have to shampoo every day. I'm tired of shampooing carpet. Ryan's tired of shampooing carpet. I went and bought a whole bunch of carpet shampoo related material, and so I think that stuff works great. Haven't used too much of it because she hasn't had any accidents in a few days, except for on the puppy pads. But that's where I'd rather her go if she's going to. Was there anything else to talk about? I feel like there was, but I'm just forgetting right now. I wish that the electric bill wasn't $600 a month or more. That's getting not funny. And it really makes it hard for me to keep up with the bill. But I mean, I do it, and I clearly have money to extra money sometimes, so I can get it paid. I just hate it being so ridiculously expensive because there's other bills I have to pay too. But there's never enough money. I don't make much. I wish I had a better paying job, but that's on me. I got to work for it and find it, and go after what I want. I do like this job though. So they are cutting me down to $25 in food stamps a month, and Ryan's food stamps are up. He has to renew his, and so hopefully he gets that done in time. And my $25 a month is a couple gallons of milk and maybe a pizza, but that's at least a meal and some milk. And then I'm going to throw in my own money, I guess, and probably about $150 a month, I guess. I can't really afford $300 in groceries out of pocket. And that's about what it costs between the two of us to keep fed a month, about $300. And that keeps us with constant food and not just getting down to top ramen. Let's see. I don't know. I think I'm going to let you guys go. You guys have a good evening and a great week. Until next time, I am checking out. See ya.